going on, everybody? Pro Trader Mike, founder, MOJO Day Trading. Hope everyone has had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. In on Sunday night, doing the Sunday night research. Gonna crank it out. We're ready for an amazing week. All I know is buckle in, because this week's gonna be some hell of a ride. Last week was out of control. Let's head over to the screen and we'll just see what's going on. You know what I mean? So right here on the screen, guys, tonight you're in for a hell of a treat. Look at this, the Mojo Show. We're going to do some stocks, some crypto, some NFT updates. I'm going to show you all about the Fimi token, how I found them, why I found them, why I like them, why I don't like them, why I may like them, why I love them, why I hate them, all that stuff, if any of them come into play. What is XLM? That's stellar lumens. And the Lobstr, man, we're going to hit some Lobstr tonight. Lobstr wallet, stellar lumens. All links are in the description below, folks. And by the way, risky business. You know what risky business is? That's like risky business. That's like Tom Cruise, man. You go do Bitcoin, you're going to lose. You're going to go, and you got to be like an accredited investor to do like IPOs, like Goldman Sachs. You'll lose. They all go down now. I mean, the market's so saturated, dude. Why would you even want to go public now? The market's so high with you, like asking for a beating. It's kind of like the NFT market. Like 3 months ago, I'd look on OpenSea. I'd be like, nice, cool collection. I'd come back, same collection would be there the next day, right? I'd be like, cool, look, they're going higher, they're active. Now, I can't even find the collection anymore. There's so many of them. It's like a piranha sea. It's crazy. Oh, I had a picture on my phone I could have showed you, some real cool. But Bitcoin's 65,000. Where is it going to stay? Let me show you. Now, every one of these came true. The last update that I did, if you watched the MOJO, you made a fortune. I'm going to do it one more time. And then that's it. Because, dude, how much money could you make? And by the way, my man Drake, #1 influencer in the world. Last Mojo Show had Drake on there singing like a villain. Jamming like a villain, man. And I got his Numb Bunny. So I got 2 originals from the Drake Master. The Master Drake. Oh, and Gus Fink is actually giving away a Tesla. If Elon Musk, Elon, if you retweet this and pin it, he'll give away 2 Teslas wrapped with Numb Bunnies. All right, go for it, dude. So look, dude, I showed you right here, homies. I'll do it again. Bitcoin at 60,000. It's 65. I told you it was going to go to 65. I'll show you. And then we're going to bring on my guests tonight. The Fimi guys. They're cool as can be, dude, because they got a lot of good things to share. But first, I got to do my what, and I got to show you right here what's going on, dudes. Right? So check it out. I gave the Bitcoin was at 60. Now it's 65. Okay? You know where it's going? Lower. Where? To 51,000 again. It's going to go lower. And it's going to bounce. 55 is the stop. People would risk 1,000 from here because it's very volatile. So if I'm risking 1,000 points, I'm putting a stop in at 55. Hard stop. I'll risk only that. Right? That's the most I can take. What happens when you have a stop order? It becomes a market order. Boom, flash down to 51, right back up to 55, 57, right back hovering around 60. So you have a nice little teeter-totter between 65, 67, and 57, 50, right in that 10,000 range. Dude, I remember when it was 3,000 and I was begging for it to go up 100 points. Back in my mining days. Now, Ethereum, was 4,300. It's going to 5,000. You see the Binance coin at 500? I think that's that's BNB. See that at 500? It went through. It's going to 600. It's 650. This was like a week ago. You see Solana going to 250. It already did. It went to 260. It's 241. You see Cardano 199. It's going to 250. Heinz 206. So I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 5. You see XRP at $1.06 is $1.21. DOT at 42 is 47. Doge at 28 is a piece of crap. Doge. Why is Doge crap? Why? Because the whales are in Doge. The coin I'm representing tonight to you all, okay, the Fimi, isn't like this. The Fimi doesn't have whales. What happens when you got a whale? You know what happens when you got a whale? It's kind of like, where was that? The bear. Oh, I had the bear. Let me just see. I had this clip. Where is that? Where is that? Well, I had to find this, guys. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, well, I'll have to get it to you next time. But I do. I had the bear. The bear running at Leonardo DiCaprio in the movie when the bear runs out and attacks him. Unbelievable scene. I had this scene as a video clip that I wanted to show you, but I can't seem to find. Oh, here it is. You ready? Watch. Dudes, when the bear is coming this week to the stock market. The bear is coming to the stock market. And what's going to happen to the crypto market? Okay, just like I said, see, they're all moving. So when you got a whale coming in, dudes, the whale can control the market like the stock market. And you don't want that when you got a coin or a token with not a big supply. Because when you don't got a big supply, then it can be controlled. And you don't want your coin controlled by some big lard ass that eats a lot at the dinner table, that has big fat eyes, that orders all the menu, that says, I'm gonna buy, I got how much, hey Johnny, how much coin we got? I'm gonna buy a shitload. And then manipulate it like you do those other ones and screw everyone. Well, those days are over. That's the stock market. Now I'm going to introduce you to the Fimi coin. And the Fimi coin don't do that. Fimi coin uses stellar lumens. Fimi coin uses utility token. And it's kind of like real. It's kind of real. Let me bring the guys on the show and I can introduce you to them. Miguel and Gio. Okay? Let me bring them on. No more of the stock market. The stock market is going to be a roller coaster this week. There's no reason to see what's going on, because in the morning it's going to be down 100, and then at a half hour later it's going to be up 200, and it screws everyone. When I do crypto, dude, I can actually buy it and go to the bathroom and come back and still be up in the trade. In the stock market, you can't walk away for a second because the whales control the market makers. And if they see you have a position, it's like they could see it. It's like called level 1 quote goes across the top of your screen. Everyone knows what a level 1 quote. Bitcoin, Ethereum, that little ticker, that's the level 1 quote. The level 2 quote is you see all the market makers and like the order book, you know what I'm saying? Like in and then they got the level 3 in the stocks, which is the institutional. When you see like Microsoft trade at 139 and 50 cents by 51, how is all the trades going in between the penny for all these shares? It's like non-transparent. It's hibby-jibby. It's institutional crap and whales putting large orders in between the prices that the regular person can't do, which makes it unfair for the small guy to have any kind of advantage or an edge in the retail stock market against the computers and the big boys. And those days of centralization are coming to an end with DeFi, DAO, and utility tokens that serve a purpose that people could be a part of that actually do something. And that's why I found you, because of some good brada. So Miguel, this is Miguel. He's the founder of, he's got the Jamaican shirt on, and Gio's the Mr. Tech and the master of pressing all the buttons behind the scene, if I got my two guys correct. Welcome, guys.
Hey, thanks for having us, Mike.
Absolutely.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you, yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Good. Let me maximize the screen and bring us all in on the power, and we'll go over the Fimi, the site, and all the greatness of it and what's going on with Fimi. So I got the site up here. So this is their website, guys. The pre-sale's live. It's called Fimi Market. No one can explain it better than Miguel. I will give him the stage and let him wrap up. Go ahead, partner.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for having us tonight. Fimi Market was created not necessarily just to be another NFT marketplace, but to represent the people. The fantastic thing about crypto and the crypto community is that there's a strong feeling of just everybody coming together right now, because it's so new, it's so innovative. It is one of the communities to be in right now. Why Fimi Market? Let's talk about the name, Fimi. Fimi is a Jamaican word. We use that all over the island. It means for me. It speaks to ownership. It's something where you are saying, this is definitely something that is for me and for us. The Fimi token was created to be the main utility token on our upcoming NFT platform. The NFT platform will be launched Q1 2022. Prior to being launched in Q1 2022, the Fimi token itself will also be launched on our first exchange. Everything is inked, ready to go. What you're showing just now is the pre-sale counter on the website. We started our pre-sale on November 8th. That is the status of our pre-sale right now. We have 10 million tokens available in pre-sale. Fimi is a low supply token, 32 million tokens. That's the limit. That's all we're gonna be minting. The supply is gonna be locked. Each founder has 250,000 tokens. However, the 250,000 tokens are not dispersed to the founders just yet. There is an account holding 1 million tokens. That account is actually placed on the website also. We are transparent. We believe in letting everybody know exactly what's going on with the company. So you can take a look at the website and see those 1 million tokens sitting there for 12 months. After 12 months, that's the only time that the founders' wallets will receive 250,000 tokens each. So Mike, you mentioned whaling for, I'm not gonna call any token names, but whaling out on certain other tokens, right? The difference with Fimi is that we have locked all wallets to contain no more than 250,000 tokens during the pre-sale period. So there's this concern in projects where somebody comes in and they amass the vast majority of the tokens. Once the project goes live, there's a whale dump. We've all witnessed it. If you've been trading crypto for any amount of time, you've seen this happen. This is not going to be possible when we go live, because no wallet is allowed to hold more than 250,000 tokens. So some people might ask, for example, why are the wallets locked? The reason the wallets are locked is so that we can actually manage that entire anti-whale system to make sure that everybody who purchases the token gets their fair share. It's automatically delivered to their system. You cannot purchase the Fimi token on the open market right now. The way you actually purchase it is by sending Excellent to a specific wallet, and you automatically receive the token.
Explain the Brata rewards program. First, let me tell them how we met. This is how we met. I do a lot of Twitter spaces, and I just like being in the community. And I told Drake, okay, how I got in touch with Drake. I got in touch with, and I'm having this guy Warren, who's in Rolling Stone magazine. He owns $2 million worth of apes. He bought them at $400 each.
Wow.
He bought Bitcoin at $30. It went to 1,000. He never sold it. Came back down to 30. He sold and said, I'm never doing Bitcoin again. It's a roller coaster. He got back in at 3,000. He said, this is the same feeling I had back then when he had with the NFTs and he's hodling. He's holding. Okay.
And he's making money.
And he's making money. But he's got 3 of them. I'd sell one of them at least, man.
He's got 3 whole Bitcoins. Nice.
But they do go higher and higher. So I like being in the space. Like I told Drake, it's like I can reach out to these guys. We're driving down the highway and we're on the Harley and I'm like, hey, on the other side of the road. And he's like, hey, you pull up. It's like a clique. You're like a little community of tight, like-minded, friendly, want to help each other people that want to see everyone get ahead and put away the big guy. Put everyone working for the man. Get rid of the golden handcuffs off everybody. Mm-hmm. My barber sold his first 2 NFTs. Congratulations, Box.
Congrats, man.
Dude, eventually just keep it up. Just keep on drawing. Keep on innovating. Follow the trend. Because in stocks, crypto, and anything, the trend's your friend. What stays in motion and build will stay in motion. And I'm just all over the place. So I heard about the Brata. I was on this Twitter space. They said, announce this word, pronounce it, and we'll give you $250, I thought it was. But it was of this coin, Fimi. That isn't worth 30 cents, so it would be worth like $50. And I'm like, I'm staying on. I'm like pressing the button, request me, because I'm in New York. Dude, I came on. They let me. I said, I want a hot dog, Coke, and some Brata.
You sure did.
And I'm like, yep. And they're like, okay, I rate that. I give that a 1. And then I give that a 0, and I'm like, oh, well, at least the 1's better than, it's better than a 0. And dude, one guy gave me an 8, and then I sung the Island Boys, dude.
Oh my
boy, yeah, because and dude, they all loved it, and they gave me an 8, and I won, dude. And
that space is starting getting wild.
That's how I met these guys. I got on karaoke at the bar, all drunk. They loved it, and they took me home at night because I was too drunk. They drove me home, and now we're here the next day talking. That's basically what happened in the real world, but online it was kind of like the other way around.
Match made in spaces.
Match made in spaces. So Brata, I had to pronounce, and what Brata is, it's a participants entitled to 20% bonus. So, dude, imagine having 10,000 Fimi coins, and then you look in your wallet to go check it, and you have 12,000 coins. You're like, what? Is that a mistake? No, that's like a reward called the Brata reward. These guys are Jamaican, man, and that's like Jamaican guys. They are like, you ever go to Jamaica? Everyone's man and happy and friendly and wants to help each other. And that's what this project is. There's a lot of, help in the community. It's targeted towards a specific community to help specific people, and the marketplace is specifically built to help NFT artists that have no idea what they're doing. Like my barber friend who's on OpenSea getting, I don't want to say, he's getting bent over on fees.
By Ethereum.
And, thank goodness he sold and has a decent experience. But most people, because he has my guidance, most people don't know what they're doing because they're artists. They're painting. They don't know the tech. These guys, you're going to say, hey, Miguel Gio, I'm an artist, and I'm not a zoo. I'm not a penguin, a giraffe, a tiger. I do real art. I'm a real artist from Jamaica, man. Okay? And okay, I have the Island Boys. I could do that one.
You got the hair, right? You got the.
We could do that NFT. But look, you take it on real NFTs serving a real purpose with a limited supply, a small float that is a utility on a good coin exchange that's very inexpensive to mint on and market on. I think it's a good formula if I explained it correctly, and I've done my own research to explain it. Tell me if I'm right. Tell everyone your version now. What is it?
You did very well, actually. I actually want Gio to explain Brata. Gio does a pretty good pronunciation of it and explanation.
So, first of all, can you hear me? Can you hear me all right?
We can hear you perfectly.
All right, perfect. So, what Brata is in Jamaican, so from what I've been told, it means a reward of some kind. And for pre-sale buyers, they'll receive 20% on top of their initial purchase. So, for example, if somebody purchased 100,000 Fimi tokens, they would be entitled to an extra 20,000 Fimi tokens. Now, how they would receive those tokens, the parameters, is that they would have to hold at least 80,000 tokens of their initial purchase. Every month, as long as they don't pass the 80,000 token threshold, they would receive an airdrop of 20,000 divided by 12, 1,666.7 tokens, I believe it is. My math might be a little bit off. But every month they would receive an airdrop of these Fimi tokens up to the 20,000 tokens that they were entitled to through Brata. Now, if they dropped below 80% of their initial purchase, but not below 70%, that entitlement actually drops down to 10%. So that airdrop would then cut in half. So yeah, Brata essentially works just by holding. If you hold the Fimi token, which is a utility token in and of itself, so there's other reasons why you would want to hold it. But if you hold those tokens, you're going to get more tokens every month over the course of 12 months. So yeah, it's really, like you said, if you bought 10,000, in all reality, as long as you held 8,000 of that 10,000, you would receive 12,000 at the end of 12 months. So I hope I did some justice to it there.
My friend. You
Good
did.
job, sir.
We'd like to have you on, man. It's good. It's good to bring the chef out of the kitchen to speak to the guys in the restaurant. How do you like my food? You like what I prepared for you? I'm the guy in the back, dude. I've built this all, and me and Miguel. Miguel's the host, and he's everyone loves Miguel and stuff.
We're hoping that's the case.
He's okay. He's all right.
So guys, this is real important right here. Let me show you why, because I got some, not that many. I got 200 for pronouncing Brata right, and I got a couple of thousand from these guys for having them on the show and introducing and educating you all to what they are and how do they do it. Now let me show you. I like the Island Boys, okay? But I ain't buying the Island Boys. Let me show you. Here's the Island Boys. Look, this is their website. Island Boys website. This is it. It's done. That's it. That's the website. There's no team. There's no, they call it a beach paper. There's not a lot of stuff here, guys. Okay. They're going to create a coin. They're going to create some fluff around these two kids. And that's the idea. And what's it going to really benefit? More chlorine in pool. What's it going to benefit the island?
Chlorine.
You know, what could they really do? So now let's compare this. Okay, now you have a real roadmap, multi-chain accessibility. They do a lot of mining. What a lot of mining is very cool. So as an NFT creator, you can go on and have your choice of waiving the fees, kind of. It's so cheap. You don't have to pay the fee until the guy actually buys the NFT. Is that correct, Miguel?
100% correct. However, if you don't mind me interjecting, let's pronounce it's later mining.
I'm from New York, so I would have failed.
Later minting, sorry.
That's a good one for the next pronunciation. Put up LATA.
That was actually the runner-up for how to pronounce something.
I would have bombed on that one. I would have said, "Let me have some coffee and some latte, please."
some coffee with some latte.
A latte. Okay.
So later minting.
You can defer the minting until it's purchased, and the creator can choose the blockchain. And there's going to be over 100 different cryptocurrencies to choose from when creating and mining and trading, rather than getting stuck on Ethereum with the gas and getting stuck on wrapping Polygon. Dude, they get you every which way. It's like, you know what they do on OpenSea? It's like, it's first of all, it's an open sea now. You're lost in that sea, man. It's like, whew. So I'm driving down the road and dude, all of a sudden I filled up the gas tank and I'm like, cool, we're going to cruise. And then I go like 5 miles and I look over and the gas is like evaporated. I got to pull over and freaking fill up again. I'm like, I just bought, dude. Why do I just bought. I got to fill up again. Okay, I'm going to.
That's the cost of doing business on ETH.
So I got to like buy the NFT for $50, pay a gas fee of $100, and then when I sell it, another gas fee of $100. So that's $250 in gas fees. It's like buying a stock at 10 and it's got to go to 30 for me to break even. It's got to go up 300. That NFT's got to triple on OpenSea for me to break even. So I've taken a bath on some of them, man. I was like watching Snoop Dogg mint like 100 in a row of this one. Like I go to the website, I'm like, oh, it's 0.08 Ethereum. Snoop's minting the whole collection. He's gonna put it up. It's gonna go for like 5 Ethereum. I do it, dude. They're like a penny on the dollar. I had to get rid of it for, dude. I'm like, people are putting this one out for nothing. I took a bath. I've taken a bath on some of them because it's just like it's weird. So there's definitely a learning curve with the NFTs, but I found some really good ones. And I found some other stuff like I showed you guys tonight. Look in my wallet. I got sand. Let's see what I have. Sand, $178 of sand. By accident.
Yeah, Mike was showing us some craziness.
I wanted to buy something on OpenSea. Let me just switch this camera. So I wanted to buy something on OpenSea, and I bought $30 worth of sand, and I couldn't buy it because the gas fee to buy it was $400. So to buy something for $20, it was $400. I said, I ain't doing that. So my $30 grew to $176, dude. I have 60 sand. I was going to buy something for 60 sand back when it was like a couple of months ago. So let's go convert the sand right here. We're going to go more. We're going to convert the sandbox, and Coinbase Monger is going to take over. So we're going to convert all, proceed. The fee is $827. I need to
It's
deposit
criminal.
another 0.1 just to sell
Criminal.
$178 of sand. It's going to cost me $800. Is that absolutely robbery, dude?
Guess where that would not happen?
That would not happen in the Fimi market with the Fimi token.
So the best thing about later minting is that even the buyer can choose which blockchain they want the work minted on. So you could log on and see something that you really want to buy, and you can see that it's up for a choice of blockchain. So if you wanted that on Ethereum for whatever reason, you could actually choose to mint it on Ethereum versus saying, "No, you know what? I want it on Stellar or I want it on Polygon." And you'd be able to have that choice. So not only the seller or the creative, but the buyer could also choose which blockchain they want to buy that on. And to me, that is the most genius thing about later minting, is that ability to choose. And I think that overall, crypto is a big space. There are a lot of projects out there, and there's room for everybody in this world. We obviously feel that the product that Miguel and the team is building, and you know what, big shout out to our team, including our Discord team, fantastic people, and really hardworking people. But crypto is a big world. There's room for everybody in it. But I do think that our platform has the advantage in giving people choice and freedom. I think the overall idea with Fimi was to allow people to thrive, not only artists and creatives, but buyers and just people who want to dabble in the crypto market and the NFT market as well. We want people to be able to thrive. And
How
to me,
open
that's
are you? Because it says, I've seen exclusive artists. What is your process as far as adding collections to the chain so it can help NFT collectors because you don't only help them get on, you help them market, you support them, you consult them, you help them market their NFTs. You're giving them the whole, and how I explained it to my friend, Miguel, you're like this, right? It's like Goldman Sachs came on Wall Street and they rob it. Yeah, they're making some people money in there, but they're charging outrageous fees to get the job done. And you guys are Charles Schwab hitting the scene for the retail guy, giving them the same.
No fees.
No fees, cheap, and you're taking all their business. And that's that's transformed in the stock market. It's going to happen in this market, helping out, because you're going to make it on the tail end. They know they're going to lose that person to a company like you that's innovative, so they got to get him as quickly and rob him as possible.
Well, you know what? Let me share some of my history that actually caused me to create Fimi Market the way it is. Growing up, I did have a lot of creatives around me. And as everybody knows, anybody who knows artists, whether they be singers, poets, they do paintings, etc., everybody knows somebody like that. And the common trait with these people, I guess we could say our people, I'm a coder, but it's considered somewhat of an art. But the common trait is that they're not good at business. So the issue here is we have had a lot of people with great talent who are poor. We have a lot of people with great talent who can't pay their bills. The unfortunate thing about that is their work is being seen. Their work is being sold. Their work is being marketed, but they aren't making the money. This is where we come in. So the element here for Fimi Market, which kind of separates us from everybody else, is we appreciate that there are people who have no clue what an NFT is. They have no clue what crypto is. right? The majority of them, they might not be on the internet. However, they have works, they have music, they have art, they have poetry, and Fimi Market accepts images, videos, documents to mint. Absolutely no problem. We'll be launching with Stellar, Ethereum, and Polygon, with more networks being added, more blockchains being added further on in 2022. Now let's talk about how we're going to benefit the artist. If you are new to the crypto space, we have a team that we're looking to onboard you. What does that mean? Kind of like what Mike was saying. We're going to actually come to you. We're going to help you get online. We're going to help you mint your product. If you are somebody who, for example, you're doing work for, I don't know, you're getting $50 per painting and you're struggling, guess what? If the NFT can be sold for 400, we're going to recommend that you list it for 400. And the other thing is, we're not really going to take more money from you. You are going to get charged the same. It's not necessarily just the minting fee, but you're going to get charged the same little assistance fee, let's just call it that, right? That everybody else gets charged. No matter who you are on the platform, you are getting charged the same percentage. And it's a very minuscule percentage. So if we ask you to improve your price to assist you, the majority of that money is going right into your pocket. And that is something that we're looking to actually add to the industry, right? There are a lot of people who aren't in the NFT space, and they should be in the NFT space. They should really add something to the NFT space. NFTs don't only represent digital works, they represent physical items also. It's a signature proven ownership, right? So it could be that you are purchasing an NFT on Fimi Market and we are shipping the physical painting to your address.
Yes, yes, yes. The audience likes it. I like it. I think it's helpful, and it's gonna do good if you follow the trend and you stay with the trend and create your own little niche and a strong community. It'll work for you, because
it's all about the community.
you can't, like I do with my Mojo team. A bit of my success, okay, is
If I could just sort of interrupt, but I think going back to the original question, we do have some exclusive artists on board. But to clarify, anybody who wants to mint their work will be able to mint their work. So if you had, a drawer full of drawings that you figured, okay, you know what, I want to mint these, you don't have to be an exclusive artist. You don't have to go through us. You'll be able to create a profile on the site and mint your work just like you would on any other NFT platform, whether it's Rarible or OpenSea or anything else. So it's an open platform. We just we're going to carve out our little niche as well. So
can I show you a collection? And I've been on a lot of sites, okay? And one of besides, I'm going to show you my motto, and you can write this down and it'll work for you. It's worked for me building my business for the last 10 years. That's made me successful. One is because it's the only business I've ever been in that the product has actually worked. I've been in everything. I've sold shit and everything to everyone, and it never works. Always benefited the best. Finally, I got into something, my own business, and it worked. So that's why everyone stays with me, because it works. But my
Drop some knowledge.
I can't please everyone. I can only please my team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to try to please everyone out there, dude. Screw them. You come on my team, you're my family. I help you, you're going to go get your buddy. He's going to go get his buddy, and I built my business like that because my product works. They get education and entertainment, and it's interesting, and they make money. So try to build something like that, and I followed the trend. I've seen what other winners were doing, and I pretty much like Tony Robbins. I just copied them. And if I did a little bit similar to the great success that they had, I did pretty well.
Nice.
You can copy, and when you're a kid in class cheating on the test, it's like you get in trouble. But I tell everyone when I teach them in my courses, dude, that's my open book, and no one even wants to come to class. I'm like, dude, I take all my notes. Let me teach you, you know? So there's a collection. It's on my phone. It's called Vive. Have you ever heard of it? Veve?
I haven't.
Okay.
Introduce me.
It's all Disney and Marvel and some upcoming artists right here. And they have some really, really different collections. It's only on the phone. Like they're coming out with these like board, like these kind of, you know, it's just really some cool stuff. And here's on my phone. Okay. It's like I got Batman. I sold everything I've sold is for 50% higher in 2 weeks.
Beautiful.
I can't believe it. How they do it is the best. What they do, and like here's all the collections. They have drops and brands, like brands. They have Marvel, Back to the Future is coming out with a new movie. Ultraman, Captain America. So I bought a couple of Captain Americas right here. I bought you can see I bought a couple. I'll show you the ones I bought. Like this one.
Oh, nice.
I'll show you my collection. So let me show you. Here's my collection. I bought the Spider-Man comic book. I bought Captain America, that other little guy, and those Avengers down. Those Avengers are worth $2,000 each.
Wow.
Yeah. So let me show you this. Like this car for the movie is coming out, and that's the NFT. Let it load up. It's only on the phone. It's not on your computer. So actually, let me.
Oh, so it's only a mobile app.
Yeah, let me blow up my thing here for a second. And let me go bigger.
Is that the Ghostbusters car?
Yeah, that's the Ghostbusters car. See how it's moving and stuff? It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
See, right? So if
That's
I come
awesome.
up here to the corner and I go into the information on it and I scroll down, I bought this for 106 gems 2 days ago. It's worth 121 floor. See, there's 159 for sale in the market. One. It's going for 121. So if someone buys that, the next one is 122. The next one's 122. The next one's 124. And it keeps on going until the collection, the later you are to the game, the more you're buying. The last one is like freaking so high. So every day it goes up like 5 to 10% because people are buying those good collections.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Collection that way where each one made it higher, it would really be a non-fungible token and economic system behind it. Because I feel that the floor shouldn't fluctuate because of a whale or a stupid seller. I don't like to see people come in on the collection and list it for 500 Ethereum for $4.7 million.
100% facts.
And then the floor is 0.01 and they listed at 0.05 and a stupid guy comes in and wrecks the whole collection. You can't do that.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
It goes up a little bit until the whole collection's sold out, and then you can sell them in the open market, in the third market.
It's fair.
It's a good system, man. I like it, and I'm making money on every one of them, which is important to me. You know?
Making money is important. It sure is.
Like Captain America right here. That's a cool one, you know, and he moves around and stuff.
The classic pose.
Yeah, that's the one I bought because it's a rare. Because when you see it on the collection, it says ultra rare, common, rare, and secret. So the secrets are like, and the rares are worth a lot more than the commons and the other.
Yeah, that's what you want to see when you're looking at NFTs.
But I got myself a rare, and I bought him yesterday for 53 gems. The floor's 59 right now.
Wow.
432 for sale, and right now you can buy one for 59. So after you buy 2 of them, it goes to everyone is a little bit higher by a couple of pennies, and it's $60. So by tomorrow they'll be up to like here. And it really is, they're very nice collections. So it's Veve. And I think
I'm definitely going to check them out.
you should check that out. So, and yours, let's go back to yours. This is what I like on yours. Total pre-sale. So the pre-sale's happening on what date?
The pre-sale is happening now. It started November 8th. And it goes until it's sold out, pretty much.
So there's a counter on that 10 million, right?
Yes, there's a counter on the website, so you can always go to the website to see exactly how far we've hit.
Let's check it out. So the counter's at 398,408, and the most one person can buy is what? 100,000?
250,000 tokens only per wallet.
Okay, guys. You know, it doesn't take a lot to buy this out. Now, could it be the next huge winner? I have no idea. It could be a bomb, but you buy 10 of these, and if one does have the right characteristics, it could turn out to be a big winner. Let me show you guys on the stock side what this is. So this right here, if you could see this, let me just shut this off. So this right here, let's just shut me and you. Let me just see if I could shrink myself to the corner. All right, I got to put this on actually for you to hear me. So this is the Ken Slim. Let me just take it off. I'll explain it to you. It just takes up the whole screen. Let me just explain it to you instead. So what the Ken Slim system is, William O'Neill, the editor of the IBD, #1 book on Wall Street, saw that the greatest stocks of all time that went from 10 to over 100 had the same 7 characteristics. Came up with an acronym called Ken Slim. Current earnings per share growing at a certain rate per year. Annual sales of the company growing at a certain rate, 30, 50, 100%. N was something new. New CEO, new company, new product, something new and exciting at the time of its big move. The S is the shares outstanding. The best, biggest companies of all time had 30 million shares and less in the company's float when they made their biggest move. The smaller the number. Here, take that notification off your phone because it's blinking, you guys, on your side. Is that your Discord?
Oh, it's blinking? All right, let me do that.
Or your Discord. So the S is the shares outstanding, the most important component. He noticed that the smaller the float, the bigger the move. And the best companies always had less than 30 million in the float. The L was, it was a leader in the group. So if you had 30 companies and the company, isn't producing any earnings and there's a bigger leader, you want to be, it's ranked the leader in the group. The I is institutional sponsorship. There has to be some activity in the stock, and M is the market momentum, what industry it's in. If you're not in the top 25 industry groups, there's 174 industry groups. Like in crypto, there's 200 categories, they call it. Farm yielding, staking, sports, they call them categories. In the stock market, they call them industries. And there's 174. So if you're not in the top 25, doesn't matter if you're the best thing since sliced bread. No one's looking at you. No one's buying you. They're buying the top 25. So you always got to stay in tune and do your research to what's always in play and mold around that. Ever change. You can't always be the same. And that's successful. So ransom, RANSOM, is my term for crypto. And what's going to make these things go? R stands for the ranking. I want the ranking to go from token 1,500, and next week it's 1,300. And next week the ranking goes up to 900. How do you think Solana's coin 4? 4 months ago it was coin 400. They're doing something right.
Sure.
Find out what they're doing. They're moving up in ranking. Okay? That's ranking. The next is adoption. I could see the wallets. It's all decentralized. You could see the growth of the wallets. It's a scale like that. They're doing something right. Figure out that formula, right? N is network protocol. Are they on Ethereum where they're going to rob, or are they on Stellar Lumens? They're going to do the right thing, making it efficient. What's the network? Is it a utility token? Is it serving a damn purpose, or is it a meme that's I'm walking the damn dog, I'm going to put my money into it, it's going to turn to shit? I want something that has a network protocol that's actually like building something. And if you do, you're going to be on the right track. S stands for supply. I don't want to get into how many coins does Shiba Inu have? 37 quadrillion?
I can't count that high.
I think they made a new, it's not quadrillion, I think they made a quadrillion, a new term for the amount of, and they burn every day. It seems they burn, I think they've overburned the supply.
They burn more tokens than we have, easily.
And so that serves no purpose. If you're not getting into a utility of something that's going to serve and build something, you're wasting your time and your money because there's so many of these things. You got to do your research. So O stands and supply. The smaller the coin supply or token, the better, because it's supply and demand. And if you're controlling the market from the decentralization side as an autonomous community, okay, that's all in on it together with no head guy that's putting the hammer down, changing shit, because that can't happen in a decentralized organization, you're going to prosper, okay? And then you're going to come into the outlook is for NFTs is fabulous. And M stands for market momentum. Are we in the right phase of the market? I think tax season's coming. Wealth has been created in Coinbase. They're going to open up 70 million wallets to an NFT market that they're going to have to, you can't go buy a car. It's not opening up eBay Motors. I'd love to go buy a car with my $5 million of Bitcoin that I've made in the last 2 years and everyone else, but I can't go buy a car. I can't go buy. Hey, Coinbase, I'm giving you some good ideas to market with Zillow, right? Look, you can't go buy a house. There's no NFT house market, but there's an NFT Coinbase marketplace coming. What are these people going to put the money into? This wealth, NFTs. So if you position yourself for a Coinbase effect, not in Coinbase, because that's difficult to do, but the effect that the wave will create once it opens and you're part of that flush, we're all in on the beginning, man. We're going to reap those benefits. And that's my take on the industry. I've seen everything. I've been in the trenches for 30 years, man. I've been through the bull market, the IPO market, the internet boom, the market crash. The market went down 185 days in a row for me, Red. Now the market since we came in has gone up 4,000 days in a row, dude. And it's like the craziest thing in the world. Tax season's coming. Everyone's going to take profits. Money's going to flow out of the stock market. It's going to be a never-ending selling thing because everyone's on margin, over-leveraged, and they're not going to be able to come up with any money when the stocks go down. The broker's going to say, email, margin call, send in more money or I'm selling your stock. Everyone's broke. Everyone's on margin. They're not going to send in more money. Every day, the market's going to sell margin calls because everyone's over leveraged. And all these guys like Stephen Berry, Michael Berry, that called The Short, The Great Short, the movie and everything, who's predicting another crash in the market. they're going to be right again. Like Mojo, it may not be this week, it may not be this month, but for sure it's freaking coming. And the reason why I say that, and it happens here and it happens in Jamaica, you go up behind your house and that little lake is freaking dry as shit, dude. There's so low. The fish holes are there. The fish are in the middle now. It's like, I can't believe how low it is. But then 8 months later, that shit's at the rim. You can't believe it's going to overflow after the monsoon just came. And now it's on the grass and you can't even see. It always changes. It happened on my golf course. It happens in Jamaica, and it happens in the markets, man. And that's my take and my experience, guys. So I hope you guys, I learned some things from you today and in the last day or so. Hope you guys learned some from me and the Mojo
Absolutely.
Show. We want to rain down some coin on some people. And
listen to shine, I stayed on my grind. Every boy's like a hook from Iron Mike in his prime. My eye leader, light speed is just blowing your mind. And you ain't got enough heart to try to challenge a line. I'm holding it down, toe-to-toe controlling the ground. To be the best, you gotta beat the best. I'm eating you clown. I've been the undisputed champ the last 300 rounds. I'll put your lights out.
Put your lights out, baby. 300 rounds. Yo, man. So yeah.
So guys, we're gonna jump into the giveaway, right?
Yeah. So
hey,
we'll do that. What are we giving away?
A quick comment on that. So everybody who wins our giveaway, remember that you are actually getting in on something that actually has utility for the future. So let's talk about some of the utilities before we do the giveaway so you understand exactly what you're getting. If you're a token holder, you get exclusive NFT access. So this is NFT access and artist access before everybody else gets access to these products. Voting privileges. So being a token holder, you can actually vote on the website for featured content. And this content will be displayed prominently on the homepage as community curated content. Last but not least, and Mojo's favorite, if you are a token holder, you mint for free.
That's a good deal. And the token is based on the price of stellar lumens, correct?
That is correct.
What is stellar lumens?
So stellar lumens, in my eyes, stellar lumens is the perfect currency for cross-border payments.
My 13-year-old, he's been in Decentraland. He's built Roblox and Minecraft cities before he even knew he was a coder. He was a magnet. And well, how would you explain stellar lumens to him?
How would I explain stellar lumens? You know what? This is how I would explain stellar lumens. If he's ever traveled and he's had to see a currency different from the US dollar, Stellar's network was built to actually put that on the blockchain. It's fast, it's accurate, it's cheap, and it is something that when somebody wants to send you money, if grandma wants to send you money, and grandma, there you go, it's instant. Grandma is in England, you can actually use Stellar Lumens and the Stellar blockchain to send that cross-border payment. And the beauty of Stellar is that built into it, grandma can just send you the GBP and say, you know what? Give him US dollars. And the blockchain actually does the conversion for you.
So the benefit, one of them, to Stellar versus other coins is the cross-border payment.
Yes, and the thing I just described is called a path payment.
Okay. Like if I wanted to send money from the United States international, you can't do that with all the coins, correct?
No.
Stellar's actually, so Stellar, I believe, Miguel, correct me if I'm wrong, but they got something with MoneyGram coming.
And that's,
yes.
And that's from a person-to-person standpoint, you can, but not from an I'm talking on an institutional standpoint. you can't do cross-border payments, banks,
No.
and so forth. But with the Stellar network, you can.
As a matter of fact, Stellar currently has implemented with the Nigerian, I think it's called Nigerian Naira. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. They're closely linked in Nigeria right now. They're actually operating this money transfer service where somebody does send money and it hits the blockchain and the individual actually gets the currency of their choice. This is something that is actually active and current right now.
Mm-hmm. So the Stellar network, basically, I go into Coinbase, I go into Bitcoin, I go convert Bitcoin to Stellar, XLM, convert BTC to XLM. That's the 3-letter symbol for it, right? And then I press,
Yes.
and then I press convert, and there's a fee there. On Coinbase, it's a big old fee. A big old fee. So if I'm doing anything with Stellar on Coinbase, just to have, it's a big old fee to move that. But now I get off of Coinbase and I'm interacting with Stellar on other networks, like on the Fimi market and other networks, transacting with Stellar, and there is no big fees.
As a matter of fact, you know what? The fee there came from Bitcoin.
It came from Bitcoin.
Because if you're depending on which currency you're dealing with, that's where you're dealing with the fee. But if you're on Coinbase and let's say you're on Kraken and you're sending XLM, it is still dirt cheap because XLM's fees are minuscule.
And that's where our token benefits. Like our token is built on the Stellar network. So it benefits from Stellar's low fees and lightning fast transaction speeds. Yeah. And, that's ultimately one of the reasons why.
Let me help everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me help everyone now. Go into your Coinbase wallet. Don't actually do the send. Go in and go get some Stellar Lumens, okay? And get it in the Coinbase wallet. And then press send and see how much they're charging you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and you don't actually do, but you can see the fee and how much they're gonna deduct from your money just to move it around. Now you see my wallet right here, I got 0.09 sold. I make 100% on it. You see Chris Helms' work? I sold him for 0.33. I bought him right here. I bought Chris Helms' work for 0.23. I bought Madonna for 0.23, sold Madonna a couple of days later for 100%. I bought Bill Murray for 0.22, sold him the next day for 0.3. I bought Jennifer Lopez at 0.5, sold Jennifer Lopez at I bought her at 0.23, sold her at 0.5 for 100%. Then I bought this guy right here, Ryan Reynolds, for 8, sold him for 0.10. I bought the bull for 1.3, sold the bull. I bought the bull for 1, sold the bull 2 days later for 30% for 1.3. That's my goal. I don't the markets that get so flooded. The trend is your friend. While these things are active, people are in them. So you buy them and I make 100%. I take $100. Now I got 200. Then I take $200 worth and I buy. The first time around, I bought the floor, the lowest ones you can buy. So what happens is the collection has 10,000, and then they put in 500, right? And that's the floor, the shitty ones, and all the good ones create the middle and the top, and then they do the next 500, and the shitty ones become the floor, and your floor actually moved up a little bit, and then you can dump those, sell those. So if you buy like 5, 3 of them are going to be crap. You get out of them and you try to get better ones. And you keep on selling them, doubling. So $200 worth. Now I got not the floor, but the next rung. And I sell to $800. Now I can buy one really good one like this guy. I bought one of the wild bulls. I got him for sale right now.
Nice.
I listed. So like him down here, I'm selling. I bought him for like 0.02, 0.03. Now I'm selling him for 7 times the amount because I bought him, he's moved. More have come into the collection. I got lucky with a good one. And
Beautiful.
so I try to keep on doubling the money, staying with what's active and working. If you go into here on Coin Market Cap, you could see celebrities is number 5.
Oh,
So I thought as soon as the celebrity came out, what happened was, and I could have sold them for a lot more, but they just sit there, dude. It's not really what's going on. People are crazy. So watch what happens. So Jennifer Lopez and stuff. Let's go into celebrities. They're selling these for $220. Who's gonna buy him
wow.
for $25? Dude. Who's buying her? So my little one, these all started out at 0.25.
Wow.
Look, 342. There's my Bill Murray. Someone's selling him for fucking 22. Look, here's my freaking other ones, dude. Look, here's my other ones. Here's my where's my Jennifer Lopez and stuff. She's up at like the top. So all my other ones they bought. Let's see here. There's my Bill Murray. Look, 500 for Will Smith, 50 for him,
Crazy.
200. None of these get done. I'll show you what we did, why I did this, how I made 100%. Well, 52,000 for Colin.
That is insane.
10, 500. None of these will get done, dude. None of them. And you'll see one for 0.2 coming up. 300,000, 35,000.
That is bananas.
10. So let's go the other way and let's sort it by price the other way. Tom Cruise, are you kidding me? So here, look, is it 1, 3, 10, 10.
Affordable compared.
None of them get done. None of these are going to get done. The floor, it's only sold 48. So not one has gotten sold. But what it is, it's a repeat of this collection. If you come into here and you go into the creator.
To the world.
See him? He's done another one. If you come into here and you go into Crypto Gods, you got to do your research, man. And you scroll down, he's here. Look at this collection. This collection has sold 216 sold. This one actually came out before the other one. I started
at that's something.
252525 because he just launched that one. He just repeated this one. So this one must have died out. Everything's too high.
Hold on, so it's the same artist?
Same
it's
thing.
The same creator?
It's just a repeat of the same collection.
Oh.
But he repeated them all at the floor. So he got an extra, no one's buying these anymore because they're all priced too high. So he came out with a same repeat collection called Crypto. I'll show you, it's in mine. That was in my history. So he came out with the same exact collection called Celebrities. Instead of Crypto Fame, it's called Celebrities. And it started out with 5 of them. As soon as it came out, I saw it. I'm like, okay, Celebrities. It's right here. It came out. There was only 5 of them. That's it. And they were all 0.25. And I bought I bought all of them but one. And then they all started coming out after and listing them. I listed them for 500 too, but they just sat there.
Try your luck, right?
I'm like, screw that, dude. If someone's listing it for that much, I'll just list it for 100%. I'll take 100%, and I did, dude. Now I could go other places and buy more, and no one's buying any of these. I watch it. It's still been 48 for some time now.
Wow.
So all these little tricks I'm learning about the NFTs.
There's a whole lot out there, buddy.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll be like crypto. If you want to see historical snapshot, just come back here and look back in 2015. What's today? November? Let's go to November, and this is what we're in. November 15th. Bitcoin was 320. That's where we are right now. Okay.
Nice.
A Ripple was 0.004. Ethereum was 90 cents. Okay. This is where we are right now with our projects.
John is shaking his head.
Are you bit shares and you're falling off the map in 5 years, you're no longer around? Or are you Dogecoin at 0.000012 and now you're at 25 cents?
We're operating a business, my friend. We will be around. We are not just a project. We are a business.
These coins succeeded because of ransom, ranking adoption, something new, a small supply, controlled, and a big community in the right market with a story behind it. And that's this formula, man.
100%.
Yeah. So listen, hopefully good luck with the coin you're in right now. Q1, you started your project, you did your private sale, you got your white paper. Your social community needs work on Discord. We can do I'm going to do a giveaway on Twitter. How many coins we giving away?
Was it 500?
So we're gonna give away 500 Fimi tokens through Pro Trader Mike here.
So 500 at 35.40 cents, guys, is like what is that? $200, right?
You're getting in really, really low, really, really early.
So we are locked. Pre-sale is locked to
534
XLM
times 0.35 cents. So you got 500. Is that how many we're doing? 500?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Times 0.35. $175. That thing could turn into huge.
Well, that's 175 XLM. So
in USD equivalent, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So in USD equivalent, that ain't no chump change, man. Some coin, man. Wow. All right, we like it. So we like that. So you got that social community, you got the pre-sale, you got a blog. You doing a blog? Where is it?
Yes, sir. It will be launched very soon.
Yeah,
Got our first blog post launched, created by our communications manager.
Tip number 1, and other people could follow. The community, I'm sure there's some spectacular writers in the community that could share experiences in the Jamaican realm that would be spectacular, from the artist side to the persons, to the businesses that you're going to help, to all that kind of thing.
We have one of those writers, and she is Jamaican.
A bunch of different authors, and you give them, and then they can all write for the blog. The more content you make, the better. Then you got your pre-sale conclusion and your platform. This is going in first quarter of next year, in the new year. So I'm going to come back to you, and I'm going to say, dude, how we doing with the blog? How we looking with the community? And are we cruising from 2 into 3, then into 4? And we'll give everybody an update.
So pre-sale, Mike, pre-sale, it's listed in Q1 2022, but there's only 10 million tokens in the pre-sale. So, depending on the volume, pre-sale could potentially sell out this year before we hit Q1 2022.
So what do you think the average person would hold in their portfolio?
That's really up to, honestly, it's up to the
guess. If you had a guess and you were like on, Pat Sajak pulled you up the stage and you had door 1, 2, and you had to guess 10,000, 20, what number would you pick?
Whatever somebody's comfortable with, honestly. I would say if somebody's comfortable enough to buy the token, appreciates the utility that the token offers.
Let's say they put $300 into it. So divided by 0.30. So they're going to get
the calculator again.
So you got 100, you got 1,000. So 1,000, and you get, how many is in it? 10 million?
10 million tokens in pre-sale.
In the pre-sale, 1,000 times 10,000 people. That's what you need.
Yep.
There's the math right on my screen right there. 10,000. So if you, each person averages 1,000, you need 10,000 holders on that. So if you eliminate 20%, another 2 million. So you need about 800, because some of them are going to buy bigger. But
Yeah.
you said the average would be around
That's more.
$1,000 per holder at this stake. So math-wise, that's what you guys need to sell out.
Mm-hmm. And every single one of them is going to be getting their own brata for 12 months.
Yeah, so it would be beneficial. So if you put $10,000 into it, you'd have 12,000 brata, an extra 2,000.
There you go.
So you have 12,000 times 0.05. Oh, it's 0.5, because that's what Stellar Lumens is going to for sure. Minimum 25. It's already been there. That's $6,000.
Oh, Stellar is moving.
$6,000 right there. So you take 10 million divided by $6,000. 1,666 buyers. So figure between 2,000 to maybe 5,000 people, and you sold out. Yeah, doable. And by 2,000, what time frame do you want to sell it all out by?
Whenever
the roadmap.
Whenever it
For
sells
the roadmap.
out, it sells
Roadmap
out.
goes to 2022, Q3.
Well, as a matter of fact, the us listing on our first exchange is scheduled for Q1. So that's going to be one of the first things for Q1.
Okay, so as soon as it lists on the exchange, it's just open. The doors open up.
Free and clear for everybody to do whatever you want to do with it.
Now it's not. Now it's like you're not selling out of your garage. You're in the flea market now.
There you go. Wild and in the world.
Now everyone could come. And
Yeah,
buy.
Every single person.
Everyone can come. So then it would go. Then the supply would be done, and then it can go up a lot, because if everyone's holding and it's on the exchange and people come in to buy, the price of the token would go up exponentially.
Well, the beauty of what we're focusing on is providing the liquidity and providing the utility. Whatever happens after that, it's anybody's guess.
That sounds like a game plan to me, man. That sounds like a game plan to me. Guys, thank you. I'm going to end the Mojo show. Mojo is going to peace out for the night. Hopefully everyone got some golden tidbits of information, got an understanding of some of the things we were talking about. And if you have any questions, shoot Mojo Day Trading. Mojo Day Trading at Gmail, email. I got info down below in the links for these guys and me. Peace, guys. Keep it profitable.
Thank you very much. Give thanks for the time.
Peace.
Thank you.
All right.